Good afternoon. I've noticed that you're a new face here. By any chance, would you like to tell me your name? A fitting name if I ever heard one. Well, right this way. Is this your first time in a cat cafe? Well, if that's the case, I should show you the rules. Here, have a leaflet. It's pretty standard. For example, no feeding the cats human food. Also, not to chase the cats. It's also common that we try to keep this area pretty safe for the cats, hence why it's so open. What's the matter? Is something a bit out of the ordinary? Oh, you mean these? Why yes, I am indeed a Neko. Oh, no need to apologize. It's only natural that you would be curious. I've been hired specifically as a Neko for intelligence on how to make this environment safe for both humans and cats. I bet you probably have a million questions. Let me ask you one first. Am I the first Neko you've ever seen? I see. Well then, to lighten up the mood, you can ask me anything. Trust me, I've heard them all. Oh, the whole headbutting thing. I can't say that other Nekos do that. It's interesting that you would know that. According to the time card you filled out, you don't have a cat, but rather a dog. Oh no, it's not a problem. On the contrary, it just got me a little curious that a dog owner would know some detailed facts about cats. You tend to cat sit. Oh, that explains it. Well, contrary to what you may think, I actually like dogs. In fact, my landlord is a dog girl. She's super nice too. She was the one that suggested I pick up this gig. Oh yeah, it's usual for us to get along. I mean, I get the whole they get along like cats and dogs routine. It's kinda like introverts and extroverts. You would think they don't get along because of their vast personality differences. Many of them, though, do. Oh, looks like it's almost feeding time. I'll be right back. In the meantime, feel free to order something from our human waitresses. Now then, any other questions? Catnip, you say? Not really. It does affect some Nekos, but not me. Kind of like some cats aren't affected by catnip. For me, it just smells like grass. Nothing more, nothing less. Although when I came back home with some, my roommate got super doped up for me just having it. I won't bore you with too many details. Let's just say I learned quite quickly how some Nekos have different traits. Issues with customers. I mean, I've had a few. I can divide people more specifically into 3 different categories. Those who want to date me, those who have certain prejudice against me, and then there's the 3rd category. Well, I'll give you a good example. A group of 2 guys came in. One of them was clearly trying to hit up on me, and the other guy was just reading his manga as some cats came to snuggle beside him. The first guy responded to the manga reader saying, "Aren't you going to say anything to her?" Referring to me, of course. And I'll never forget the manga reader's response. With a deadpan face, he asked me, "Do you pay your taxes?" I was shocked, but nodded. Then he went back to his manga and simply said, "As long as she's a productive member of society, I don't judge." It was the first and arguably the most down-to-earth response I've ever heard. Sorry, had to stretch. I've learned that humans don't necessarily care who you are, just as long as you don't try to cheat the system. Like by tax evasion, for example. He later became a regular, as well as other nice people that heard him. Odd jobs? What do you mean? Helping people with fears of cats. Oh, you mean ailurophobia? Why, yes, I have done things like that. There was this one case, for example. A little girl. She was so terrified of cats ever since one swiped at her. She even showed me the scar on her forehead. Anyways, her parents wanted her to get over her fear of cats. Apparently the younger sister wanted to have one. The parents agreed if the older daughter stopped being afraid. Well, in order to help, I first had to hide my ears and cattail, just to let her know I was a friend. After which, not knowing that I'm a Neko, she opened up and told me about issues she has with cats. It would be so bad that she would become a statue, worried that they might get the zoomies and scratch her. Anyways, I talked to her for a bit, and just when I thought I was getting through her younger sister pulled my hat off, and out these ears came out. To see her go from so happy and innocent to petrified was heartbreaking. However, I didn't want to give up. The very next day, I wanted to talk to her, promising not to do anything to her that she might deem as scary. And 2 years later, they got their first cat. Here is the photo of it. She even named it after me. Kinda sweet if you ask me. Well, if you wanna know, the name was... Oh, is it a particular alarm for you? Oh, I see. Well, I hope you enjoyed all the cats here. Oh, I almost forgot to ask. What did you order? I'm going for the bestseller, I say. Did it taste good? I'm glad. Our barista is doing a very good job here. And she's also a kitten. Anyway, I look forward to seeing you again. Also, Aurora. You asked for the cat's name, right? She named her Aurora. Oh, formal are we? Offering a hand? Nice to meet you too. And, normally I don't do this because it's so old-fashioned. But, here's my number. So, call me, maybe? I know, a cringy song reference. But I'm serious. Call me sometime. You seem like a really chill person. Oh, the cats love you too. They kept snuggling to your leg. Before you go, I bet you want me to do the cat thing, right? Really? You never heard of it? I'm sure you must have heard some streamer do it before. But, yeah, I should have figured as much, since you've never seen an Neko. Just don't get used to this, okay? Last time I did this was for charity at the children's hospital. I hope I still got it. Okay. Yeah? Well, say something. Yeah, kinda figured you would think it's cute. Anyways, see you later? Good. Have a nice day.